I'm making this video to give a very important message to the nation. Today we are at a juncture wherein the entire nation's security is at a grave threat. I'm not sure how many of you are aware of the Manipur arms loot matter, wherein close to 6,000 guns, 6.5 lakh bullets, and almost 14,500 bombs have gone missing, or as security experts say, that they've just been handed over to one side of the two warring factions. Now, what this does is, it also puts the entire nation's security at risk. So I had filed a petition in the Supreme Court last year, which was instrumental in bringing the arms loots which were happening for months to come to a halt. There is still a lot of work ahead of us. Manipur government and the central government have been made to submit a status report on the recovery of arms and rest of the issues of how many have been recovered so far and what is their plan forward. What also needs to be done is that the guilty who have caused this gravest threat to the national security need to be held accountable. What has been done hasn't been done by even Pakistan and China combined, but in a matter of weeks, billions of dollars of Indian taxpayers' money have gone waste. These were invested since independence to ensure that not a single small fraction of such kind of access to arms and ammunition is possible in the hands of civilians or anti-national forces. There are fears that these same weapons will be used by the Pakistani agencies and transported to Kashmir. We've seen the spike in terrorist activities in Kashmir. There are fears that these arms have been transported out of the country so they can be used in other parts of the world. And these are all Indian-made weapons, all weapons made with taxpayers' money. Now, besides this, I've also filed another petition regarding the recent passing of 3 major bills in wake of the security breach which happened in the parliament in December. Now, these 3 bills can change the very nature of our democracy and the country. The Election Commissioner Appointment Bill, it has a lot of public has knowledge about it. And you know that one appointment of such a key post can simply be hijacked and thereby controlled by one side, whoever is in the government. The other aspects are the new laws which replace the English era laws of the IPCs. Now, as per experts, these laws, the new laws, are far more draconian than the English era laws. They have clauses which will shatter families, which will put the democracy and citizens' rights on a complete stranglehold. You should read and understand more about it. Many women have themselves, who are fighting for men's right, have themselves come out in strong opposition of at least one clause of the new Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, which basically is that if a woman says that a man promised to marry her and on that promise has consensual sex with her, that man can be, but does not go on to marry the woman, that man can be sent to jail for 10 years. And there can also be a fine on him. Can you imagine how much misuse can happen because of just this one law? There are already men who are languishing in jails because of false rape accusations and misuse of women-focused laws. At the end of this video, you will see a photograph put out by Delhi police about the law and the false promise to marriage, which can result in jail for the man. There are also the new telecommunication bill, which has further given strength to the government to just ban any person that they deem is doing so-called anti-national work. So in the name of national security, networks, YouTubers, and independent journalists and individuals, their voices can completely be curtailed. These are the threats to the democracy. So today we are at a juncture wherein all of these things need to be addressed urgently. Now, I am fighting these battles for the country, and today I ask for your help and support, because all this work requires a lot of time, effort, energy, money, and it actually requires more than one person, while I have mostly been single-handedly fighting these battles. Today I seek your support, and through this video I urge you to help me raise the funds required to address these important issues of grave importance for our nation. I hope that you will ensure that we can safeguard the nation from these grave threats of security and democracy.